Hey, Mad Rabbit here. Channel update. I released this statement about, well, it says here a week ago, and I'm taking a short break from the channel, dealing with, well, depression and some related things. A lot of my problems on the channel past few years, if any of you listened to the prior channel update videos, was mostly because of my living situation. Like about 4 years ago, my father and I moved into a new house, or I should say apartment, and his bedroom's like right next to mine. In the old place, it was all the way on the other side of the house, so I was able to make videos and do let's plays and all this stuff. And since we moved in here about 4 years ago, it's been difficult doing let's plays and stuff. So since that time, I've kind of dropped off on making let's play content and stuff like that. But I started doing like a lot of guides that didn't require verbal stuff. So, and a lot of the Elder Scrolls Online stuff came on around that time that I was doing a lot of videos on. And I just want to say I'm overwhelmed by the amount of thank yous that I get and replies that I get for all my Elder Scrolls Online guides. I want to say thank you, people, for using my videos. First off, I mean, I get tons of just channel comments saying thank you over, and you'll notice they're almost all like from the Elder Scrolls Online maps and some of the guides I've done, and every once in a while you run into some jackass that makes some kind of a snarky comment. But, I'm, for the most part, it's mostly just stuff from the Elder Scrolls Online guides I've done, and mostly positive, and I'm just thankful that you guys use my videos. I mean, it's definitely helped me out. I struggled. This channel's been up for, I think, 11 years now, and I think I was on my old channel for a year or two. I'm trying to remember. It's been a very long time. I think I had this channel up before well, whatever it is. I've been on YouTube for close to 10 years now, and for a lot of years, things just did not work out real well. I mean, as far as the channel went. I mean, it took me a long time just to get to 3.6 thousand subscribers, and that's where we're currently at here, 2020. So, it took a long time to get there. A long time. I mean, every once in a while I'd get a fluke video, maybe got 1,000 views, but most of the stuff I was getting was just small little viewership numbers and all that, and it was discouraging for a lot of years. And just these past few years, things have picked up like a lot because of the Elder Scrolls videos, and I'm happy for that, but at the same time, because about a year and a half ago, I started dealing with some depression-related stuff. As you can see, I don't know if I really want to go into it here, but I don't know. Just like it feels like I can't do this anymore. Like not at least not regularly, or just I just can't bring myself to play that game anymore. I struggle even just to force myself to play any video game sometimes. Maybe I'm a lot older than my general audience here. I'm 47 right now. I know a lot of my audience is maybe 20s, 30s, a few teenagers, maybe a few up in my age range. But yeah, I mean, I'm just maybe it's a young man's game, and I've kind of maybe grown out of it. I'm hitting middle age here. That's what's happening, and just real life is kind of kicked me right in the testicles over and over again. And let's just say it's relationship related. It probably always was, but always a struggle with that kind of thing. Just I don't even know what to say about it at this point. It's just been a year and a half of a nightmare for me, trying to deal with just getting over my own feelings about going into middle age and then eventually old age, basically having like no one around, no one you can rely on, stuff like that, worrying about money. And I admit, when I started YouTube, I was like, oh wow, I want to get on here and make money, and it was pretty evident I wasn't going to make much of anything on here. And believe me, just the influx of viewership the past couple of years has been pretty darn good, and it's helped out a little bit with paying a bill off here or there, you know. I have struggled financially, so I'm not going to click who commented on this, but every one of you guys that have commented on this and noted this, like, you know, gave me a lot of positive feedback and stuff, and both now and over the years. I just want to say thank you to you guys. You guys said thank you to me, like on tons and tons of comments. Like almost all these are all thank you comments from all those videos over the years and the months, and these are just the more recent ones. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. And just I log in here every day still. All I do is watch YouTube videos, basically, you know. So I mean, so I'll still be here to make comments or reply to your comments or whatever. So someday I may come back. You never know. It could be tomorrow. It could be 10 years from now. I'll never delete the channel. It's just for me right now, I just can't even bring myself to play a game, and it's difficult for me even to get motivated to do this sort of thing, making content for this again. But and I literally did delete Elder Scrolls Online. I deleted it about a week ago, about the time I posted this, because I just thought to myself, I can't even play the game anymore. I just can't even bring myself to play it. I'm not a big. I don't want to piss off people that like the game right now. If you like the game, great. For me, I like a good story, and for me, the story in Elder Scrolls Online, even though I admire the amount of effort they put into making stories and all these storylines for each of their DLCs and all this stuff, it's just not a good story to me. I mean, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm nitpicking. That's just my opinion on it. It's not meant, I don't want to dissuade any of you. If you guys are enjoying that game, great. I mean, there's elements of that game I like, but a lot I don't like, I guess. But for me, I just can't do it anymore. I couldn't bring myself to even to log in every day just for those little daily reward things. I was just getting to the point where I was like, ugh, I don't even want to do this. I don't care, you know? So yeah, I just literally had to delete it. I had to remove it from the hard drive, and I don't know. I played like Red Dead Redemption 2 recently, and I was like, wow, that's a phenomenal story. I mean, and then I look at Elder Scrolls Online, I'm like, oh, this just sucks. To me, it does. I mean, to me, I just like, you got this just disjointed story. Some of the dialogue just seems forced. I mean, it's like, let's just throw a quest line in over here just for the sake of filling in this part of the map with a quest or something. It just seemed like a lot of that to me. And it just, I don't know, it's like, I think I was just playing it to get money, gold, and then just buy things that would be cosmetic, and it was like, what was the point? You know, to me, it's just, it just felt pointless after a while to even play it, I guess, so. Alright, well, I'm rambling. I just really just wanted to say, like, look, I'm okay. I'm always going to be logging in and checking things out on the channel, and maybe someday I'll come back, and I can't promise I will. I can't promise I'll do Elder Scrolls either. I don't know. It was always a desire in my heart to go back and do some of the Elder Scrolls role-playing stuff with things like Beyond Skyrim and Skywind and Skyblivion, the mods that they're making for Skyrim. Because I mean, some of you probably know I did a lot of Elder Scrolls roleplay, Let's Plays in the past. So I always wanted to go back and do that. There's like a new update for Dwarf Fortress. I did a lot of Dwarf Fortress Let's Plays. I sort of wanted to come back to do that, but then I literally can't even bring myself to do it on here. I just sort of want to just play it on my own, have fun, and not have to worry about commentary, because just given that living situation, it's just, I really can't do it with him, my father being like right there, you know, all the time. It's like a self-conscious thing. You get self-conscious. I'm not self-conscious about uploading on here. I used to be like, oh, I'm worried about people's comments to me, right? Like I used to get ultra sensitive back like 8-10 years ago. Now when people leave nasty comments, I just get sarcastic back, and I delete the comment and it doesn't bother me. But like for some reason, like I'm sitting here in the house, I'm talking into a microphone. If my dad's right there in the next room, it just weirds me out. I can't do it. You know what I mean? And it's because he's retired. He's here like all the freaking time. I literally can't I don't have no time to do it unless I decide to wake myself up at like 4 in the morning when he goes out for a while in the mornings, and I'm not doing that. So I just can't really find the time to do it, to find nice chunks of time to be able to make content anymore either. So, all right, well, I rambled long enough. Thank you for putting up with this stupid ramble and rant or whatever. And I don't know, maybe someday I keep thinking about I'll go back to my old channel and make content that has nothing to do with video games, or maybe I'll put it up on this channel. But I don't know, like just me spouting off about some of these situations that have upset me recently that have kind of led to the depression. I've thought about it. I really have. And I think that it probably wouldn't be a good idea, because then I'd have to name names of people in my life that have, I don't know, done me wrong or have really messed me up. And I'd have to go into the whole situation and be like hour-long videos of me rambling about this situation. No one would understand what I'm talking about, and it would just be ridiculous. So I try to refrain, stop myself from doing it. Like don't give in to the urge to drag people's names through the mud and all this stuff for a personal matter that has nothing to do with gaming, essentially. So that's, hopefully I don't do that kind of thing. I'm trying to kind of practice a little self-control on that, to not air my dirty laundry over public channels like this. So, and going into details and messing up their lives, because deep down, even though I was treated rather poorly by this particular woman, somewhere deep down, you still love them. And I don't want to drag them through the mud. Maybe because I'm a more honorable person than them, and that makes me super awesome or something. No, it doesn't. But I'm a pretty crappy person too. I mean, but that's just, I don't know. It's just, I guess it is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right. Well, I'll just thank you guys for even listening and paying attention to any of this stuff. So, all right. Well, adios.